Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And delighted to bring you all the action from Champions. What might we see today?
Well, they've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
And so the first half begins in what we hope will be an electrifying Champions clash. This is the lineup for the home team. Edwin van der Sar begins between the posts. Javier Zanetti plays with Theo Hernandez in the wide defensive areas. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. This is the lineup for the visitors today. Alphonse Areola between the posts. Frenkie de Jong plays alongside Eduardo Camavinga in the centre of midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. Referee spotting the transgression. Rodrigo. Bonmati. And look at this! And it would have been quite the dramatic moment at this stage of the game.
Yeah, that was the opening. Just didn't take it.
Ryan Cherki. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Miedema. Decent pass. Rashford. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Effective pressure. Camavinga. And they need to get tighter. To put them in front. And there it is! The opening goal. 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it. Bonmati. Well, he's certainly not alone. Zanetti. Could be troublesome. Intercepting it intelligently. Marcus Rashford. Paqueta. Aitana Bonmati. And bursting forward. And the decision is one of offside here. Sloppy there, Bernardo Silva. Claudia Pina. Interesting pass. Oh, that's brilliant play. Top-class defending. Miedema. Camavinga. And they couldn't quite muster a real threat.
Well, they were nice and compact there and defended that fairly easily.
Pina. What can they do from here? Oh, great defending. Lucas Paqueta. Claudia Pina. Oh, they have it again. Rashford. Individual brilliance. Well, in the final analysis, it was good defending. Claudia Pina. And threading it through. Just needs to stay calm. Well, the sheer audacity to chip it like that. And he read it well, intercepting it. That's a good-looking ball. Eduardo Camavinga. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Oh, great piece of individual skill. So, deflection, and it will be a throw-in. Eduardo Camavinga. Really good challenge. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. Miedema. And giving it away. Rodrigo. Now with Paqueta. That is that for the first half here. So back in business here. Who wants it more in the second half? Nice looking pass. Paqueta. Eduardo Camavinga. Theo Hernandez now. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass.
Yes, such a clever reader of the game, isn't he?
De Jong. Now with Silva. Frankie de Jong. Ibanez. Well, they're a bit like a passing machine, and you can understand why they want to play it that way, in front as they are. And a tidy tackle. Opportunity it is. Another goal! And surely there's no way they can throw this away. Absolutely dominant. Miedema. Now with De Jong. Viviane Miedema. An effective challenge. And you don't want to be conceding there. Might lead to a chance. Can she score? And there it is! And no wonder she's off celebrating. Theo Hernandez. Camavinga. Promising possession, this. Is it going to be? Oh, goalkeeping heroics!
Well, he's done brilliantly there. He's reacted so quickly to that shot.
And deciding to go short with this one. Zanetti. And now Rodrigo. Decent idea. Lucas Paqueta. Lovely tempo here.
Well, when they pass it like this, they're not easy to play against, that's for sure.
Could play it in. And a bit off the mark. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. They've won back possession. Eduardo Camavinga. Frankie de Jong. Theo Hernandez. And passing it well. They're putting all their energies into winning back possession. Bernardo Silva. 20 minutes remaining. Eduardo Camavinga. Now with Silva. Just went slightly awry for them there. Theo Hernandez. And the flag is up for offside. Error in judgment, you might say.
Oh, he's got to let that run. He must have known he was in an offside position. Well, there you have it. The hosts have had so much of the possession, and they've made good use of it. They really have played some good attacking football, and they look like scoring more.
Now can they win back possession and carve out another chance for themselves? Could reduce the deficit. Oh, a challenge of the highest order. He has teammates around him. Chances on. Oh, they've grabbed another one! Inching closer and closer. Within a goal now. And you have to say, momentum on their side. Doing well to keep it. The right place to cut out the pass. Ten minutes to go. They know what they need, and that's an equaliser here. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Winsheimer. Could pose a threat on the counter. Zanetti. Camavinga. Moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? But really sticking to their task defensively. Bernardo Silva. Bonmati. Genuine chance. That is how to keep it out of the net. Well, having been awarded the corner, they'll no doubt look to put the issue beyond all doubt. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Mariona. Deciding to give it to the keeper. And that will be all for this game anyway, and defeat for the visitors. Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And delighted to bring you all the action from Champions. Tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Yeah, they played well in the last game, but they need to match that performance today. It should be a good game, this one.
So we're underway, the first half of this Champions contest. And here's how Arsenal will line up. Paolo Maldini plays alongside Steffi Jones in central defence. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Opportunity here. Oh, what a stop! And over it comes. And a little too close to the keeper in the end. Rivaldo. Well, spot on with that challenge. Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors. Edwin van der Sar begins between the posts. Javier Zanetti plays with Theo Hernandez in the wide defensive areas. Lucas Paqueta starts alongside Eduardo Camavinga in the centre of midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. Must take the lead here. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. So the corner played into the box. And there is a goalkeeper in command for you. Well, somebody's got to stop him. Clearance left a bit to be desired. Promising passage, but came to nothing. Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man, Stuart. What do you anticipate seeing from him?
What a performance it was for him last time out. Those 3 goals were absolutely outstanding. But it was his general performance that I admired, and I'm sure we're going to see a lot more of him today.
Eduardo Camavinga. Bonmati. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Manoeuvring infield. Oh, superb tackle. Bonmati. Nicely played. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Let's just clarify the injury situation. Our man on the side of the pitch is Geoff Shreeves.
He's moving quite gingerly because his foot is sore because he got trodden on in that last challenge.
Cheers, Geoff. Pina. And showing good game awareness. Claudia Pina. Very alertly winning back possession. Eduardo Camavinga. The ball back with Arsenal now. And teammates around him. Looking to cut inside. Well, disappointing end to the move. Bonmati. Aitana Bonmati. Zanetti. In a decent position. To put them ahead. Keeper had it covered. They take it short. Cutting in. Well read to win possession back. Decent pass. And tossing through. And there is the opening goal. Well, arguably against the run of play, they've been second best up to this point, but they have the lead. So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Zanetti. Eduardo Camavinga. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. Opportunity, and a fine stop. Now, how about the short corner? Theo Hernandez. Aitana Bonmati. Camavinga. Regained possession. Trying to open up the defence, and just has to remain calm. And a goal! Cause for celebrations again. 2 in front. Ibanez. Theo Hernandez now. Rodrigo. On to Paquetá. Bonmati. Theo Hernandez. Now with Paquetá. And moving it forward. And let's give credit to the defending. Victor Gyökeres. On to Paquetá. Aitana Bonmati. Thoughtful play. Could reduce the deficit. Great defending. Rodrigo. That is that for the first half here. Off and running again as we reflect upon an eye-catching first-half display from Arsenal. Paolo Maldini. Now with Jones. Subimendi. Makelele. And David Raya has it now. Josip Stanisic. On to Jones.
Well, I think they've changed the way they're playing here. Whenever their opponents have the ball at the back, they're going to go and press the ball as quickly as possible. But they need to do it as a team.
Showing good situational awareness. Winsheimer. This could be troublesome. Cut into their advantage. Still plenty of life in this match. And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Claude Makelele. Went in strongly to win the ball. Winsheimer. Javier Zanetti. Takes aim. Great defending. Well, they've given him too much space. A fine reading of the situation. Winsheimer. And now Rodrigo. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Paqueta. Could be troublesome. Can he put it away? Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. Now sending it in. No keeper will mind that sort of corner. And he read it superbly.
Yeah, he really did anticipate where that ball was going.
More than decent passing sequences, but they need a leveller. Paolo Maldini. Stanisic. Jones. Now with Maldini. Rivaldo. Subimendi. Stanisic. Josip Stanisic. Makelele. Now with Maldini. And back with David Raya. Into the final 20 minutes. Smart defending. But he's certainly not alone. In the right place to cut out the pass. Throw-ins given.
Well, as you can see, Arsenal haven't seen too much of the ball so far, but their speed of attack when they win the ball back has been breathtaking. It's been a really good performance from them so far.
Josip Stanisic. It's with Makelele. Rivaldo. Martinelli. Arsenal finding space on the wing. Tremendously strong in the tackle. 10 minutes left for play. And the pass was just that little bit off. Nearly found its target. Well, both teams have had substitutes warming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. Josip Stanisic. Stanisic. Well, keeping the ball in this manner can be very effective. Rivaldo. Now with Maldini. There might very well be late excitement. 5 minutes left, and the margin just 1. Seemingly no one can stop him. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Bonmati. And threading it through. Oh, disappointing end to that.
Well, just listen to the noise in here. These fans are doing everything to get their team over the finish line, and there's not long left now. Over the touchline for a throw-in.
Marquinhos. On to Reinders. Winsheimer. He's in with a chance. And give the goalkeeper credit. How important was that?
Well, what drama laid on. It's a big chance, but I have to say, that's a magnificent save.
And that is going to be that. Well, a tale of woe and... Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And delighted to bring you all the action from Champions. Tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Well, they need the 3 points here today. They were disappointing last time out, but I think they've got some good players who might just turn it on here. This will be an interesting game, that's for sure.
And so this Champions clash begins. And he read it well.
That's really good awareness there.
This is the lineup for the home team. Edwin van der Sar begins between the
big
posts.
chance here.
Timely intervention. Now opening things up. Oh, it might happen for her here. And a goal! 1-0, and what a fast start they've made to this game. De Jong now plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Trying to connect, and in range. And beyond the last defender, offside. Frankie de Jong. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. And in the final analysis, it was good defending. Paqueta. And the through ball. Chances on. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory. Brilliant piece of skill. And just like that, broken up. That's a good-looking ball, and getting in the way of that. Superb defensive play.
Oh, that was great stuff. At a vital moment as well.
Aitana Bonmati. That's a good pass. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Sneijder. Can they make one of these passes count? Well, just narrowly wide of the post that time. Rodrigo. Here's Marquinhos. Bonmati. Oh, useful ball. Just cutting off the supply. Oh, surely! There it is! The goals keep coming! No stopping them today! Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now. Risky play. Good tackle. Able to skip past his man. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now. Pogba. On to Olise. Can anyone stop him? Too easy. Far too easy. Frankie de Jong. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Winsheimer. Bonmati. They're putting in quite the shift to win the ball back. Well, it's a massive match for Marquinhos, as today will be his 200th appearance.
Well, what an achievement this is. Since his arrival, he's been a big part of this squad, and he's put in some outstanding performances. Hopefully we get another one today.
Now, options are plenty. Well, it could be on for him here. And the keeper to the rescue.
Well, he takes some beating, that's for sure. It really is a top-class save. This has been a really good performance, as you can see. They've created numerous chances, they're winning the game comfortably, and they could go on and score more. This could get really embarrassing.
A real struggle to contain him. Really good challenge. We've seen tidier challenges than that one. Attacking with vigour. Decides to shoot. Oh, had to stop that one. Taken short. Eduardo Camavinga. Manuel Winsheimer with it. Well, it didn't worry the keeper. And smart defending. Well, nearing the half-time interval, and suffice it to say, they're not making great use of home advantage. Your assessment?
Well, it's not been a good first half, that's for sure. They've looked lethargic, they've lost key battles all over the pitch, and just haven't defended well enough. Something needs to change up.
Oh, look at this, Stuart, an opportunity! Oh, there it is!
Well, conditions really couldn't be any better here tonight. A very warm welcome to you on this fine evening. I'm Guy Mowbray with the former Arsenal and West Ham midfielder Stuart Robson alongside me. And we've got action from Champions to bring to you today. What are your expectations from this?
Yeah, they played well in the last game, but they need to match that performance today. It should be a good game, this one.
And with that, the first half of this Champions match is underway. The Ticks have possession again. Here's how the bloated Ticks line up today. Iker Casillas starts in goal. Garrincha starts with Cody Gakpo out wide, and they'll play with a lone striker up front. This is how the visitors start the game. Edwin van der Sar stands between the posts. Javier Zanetti plays...
Oh, what a great chance this is, Guy.
And there it is! The opening goal, and what a bright start it's been! Tijani Reinders. Zanetti. That's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. Nico Williams. This could be threatening. On to Rodrigo. Oh, that's how to win the ball.
What a tackle that was.
And that's where it ends. Cody Gakpo. Bonmati. A promising move stalls. Kaka. Pass as precise as they come. Now for the finish. A chip, was it meant? And it's there. A lovely, lovely way to score. Made a difficult finish look very, very easy. Marquinhos. Beautifully weighted ball. Allowed to go a long way with this. And it's on now. Well, there's another. And they're running away with it now. It's become a question of just how many they'll get. Reinders. Nico Williams. Could be setting something now. Hernandez. Mariona. Now, surely. Really good pass. And they won't be going any further.
They won the ball at just the right time there.
Nicely played through. Gakpo. And the attack is over. Let's find out a bit more about the injury from Geoff Shreeves.
Real concern for the bench now, because it looks like he landed with his elbow underneath his body, and that's causing him some serious pain at the moment.
Cheers, Jeff. Read the pass well and cuts it out. And it's there! He's put that one away very nicely indeed. Well, under some pressure, he's unable to keep it in play. Williams. Reinders. It's a confident push forward. And the promise of something happening is over. Tijani Reinders. A good spell of patient possession.
I have to say they're looking good in these areas.
The ball back with the bloated ticks. Eduardo Camavinga. Kaka. Reinders. And she's in now. It's another goal. And this just got very interesting indeed. With time for another one yet. And there could be something happening here for the Ticks. And stopped in their tracks with a change in possession. Tijani Reinders. Hernandez. Bonmati. Tijani Reinders. Should score here. And there it is. Down and out, 3 goals down. But they've done the unthinkable. Marcos Llorente. On to Camavinga. The pass was read and the ball has changed hands. And that's going to be it for the first 45. The play is set, the whistle sounds, and the second half begins. Mariona. Teeing up the chance now. Aitana Bonmati. That set up the chance. And that is where it ends. Haka. There you go. He's in here. It's in. And it's their game to lose from here. Mariona. Aitana Bonmati. Reinders. All one, well read. Mariona. Making decent progress here. Is this the equaliser? Getting closer. Williams. Reinders. And the work pays off as they get the ball back. Oh, surely. And there's the hat-trick. He'll be taking the match ball home. Marcos Llorente. Zanetti. And the Ticks have it back. Ball lost and the chance gone.
Really good defending there.
Could be setting something now. Chance to move ahead. And that's a great bit of goalkeeping. That's what he's there for. The corner taken short. Well, does anybody want to make a challenge here? Really good pass. Decent move looked to be building, but that's it for now. Mariona. There's a bit of belief in this move. No way through, possession lost. We've got 20 to go in this one. Mariona. Big chance. And there's the goal to put them in front. And this unbelievable match starts once more at 5-4. Tijani Reinders. Bonmati. Moving nicely and real purpose to this. And the promise of something happening is over. They might get caught on the break here. And I'm afraid that's where it ends for them. Tijani Reinders. Bonmati. Setting up the chance. Well, this is a demonstration of their control of this contest. The Ticks come away with it. That's as precise as they come. Cody Gakpo. Decent looking attack, this. Not long left, and here they come. Pass was read, and the ball has changed hands. Well, with full-time approaching, the bulk of the crowd won't be happy with how things stand and not long to remedy it.
Well, surely they get one more chance before the end here. Forget the defending, they've played some great attacking football, and I think they deserve an equaliser in what's been a great match.
Now a sense that something could happen from this. Zanetti. Lovely tiki-taka football. Can they find the final pass? Now it needs a good ball in. Mariona. Zanetti. Onto Marquinhos. Ibanez. Nico Williams. And there's the final whistle. A positive result, at least as far as the away fans are concerned. Your thoughts?
They didn't dominate.